Namaskar, this is Akhilesh Bhargav. Welcome to Tidbits on Business and Finance with me. India is an extensively digitized and computerized nation. We may have poor roads, we may have a non-existent infrastructure at times, but when it comes to digitization of the nation, India is actually impressive. Most of our banking, financial and also trade transactions today are conducted in a digitized mode. It is estimated that by 2025, the digitized payments in India will increase threefold. And if that happens, so will be the case of any other transactions. It is because of digitization that today the government has got complete and accurate information and data about all that you might think is possible. The government has data about our sales, about our purchases, about our taxes paid, whether GST, income tax, customs or otherwise, about our TDS, foreign remittances, both inward and outward, foreign travel that you do, dividend, interest, commission payments, contractor payments, share market transactions, high value transactions, and every possible banking transaction. All is in the custody of the government as far as data is concerned. As we said, you name it, and that data is with the government. And despite having such extensive data, accurate and complete data, the government makes us file multiple repetitive, overlapping and duplicate returns and files for some reason or the other around the same data or with the same data, with the same information and same disclosures. Instead of reducing the number of files, forms and returns that we file and making them simpler, what happens is we file unwanted large number of returns and forms, and instead of making those forms simpler, we actually end up filing forms which are extremely cumbersome and also very bulky. Take the case of an income tax return and the data with the income tax department. The fact is that the income tax department data is shared with over 50 agencies, which include the Reserve Bank, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, SEBI and various others. And despite that, based on that very data which we file with the income tax department and around it, we still end up filing various other forms and returns, including with the RBI, including with SEBI and including with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The fact is, we are a nation of repetitive, overlapping, bulky and cumbersome returns and forms to be filed by anybody who's conducting any kind of business. From this very kind of multiple and unwanted filing of returns and forms, as we call it, it is very clear that the government's mindset in respect of filing and compliance is exactly the reverse of what was promised to us, which is minimum government and maximum governance. We have the reverse, as is evident from the maximum number of files, returns and forms that we are required to comply and upload with. The forms and returns, as we said, are bulky, they are cumbersome, they are complicated, they contain duplicate information. Every department, every regulator or every authority from whom you have taken an approval requires you to file a separate return instead of sharing that very data with each other. As we said, departments like income tax, and that applies to many other departments, anyway share the data with various other government agencies and departments. Then why so many returns to be filed? According to us, such mindless filing only makes a babu more powerful and a bigger nuisance. It increases his harassment value on the entity concerned. It of course loads the entity with higher compliance costs, and in case of even the smallest of unintentional or unintended delay or violation, it also loads them with penalty and prosecution, which is a huge problem today. Because of this mindset, an ordinary businessman is required to file a GST return from time to time, a TDS return from time to time. Then he files an annual GST and TDS return again. He then files a return with the income tax department by way of the annual IT return. He then files an annual ROC return. He also files an annual return of deposits with the ROC and various such returns. He then files a return with the Reserve Bank of India called the FLA, the APR, etc. And on top of that, if you are a listed company, you end up filing returns and forms and information with SEBI, with stock exchanges, or any other special regulator that may govern you. For example, if you are an NBFC, you have yet another set of returns to be filed with the Reserve Bank of India. And so is the case if you are an insurance company and the IDA. It is at the cost of repetition said that you end up filing all these multiple returns and forms hovering around the same data and information. As we said, it's time consuming, it's anti-business, it's anti-ease of doing business. By loading compliance costs and the harassment of compliance, you're only reducing the profitability and the competitiveness of the very business concerned. This regime, which requires the filing of multiple repetitive, overlapping and duplicated returns, is a matter of huge harassment and burden both to corporates and their investors. And from time to time, domestic and foreign investors have been complaining to the government that this burden needs to be reduced in case India wants to attract foreign investment and domestic investment in a big way. The encouraging report is that the government is considering the setup of a single window clearance mechanism for the purpose of filing of various returns and forms. It is reported that the Ministry of Corporate Affairs is in touch with SEBI, Reserve Bank of India, DPIIT for establishing a single platform, and that's because all of them have a common database from which their returns are filed, and thus it makes eminent sense to have a single platform for compliance and for filing. If that takes place, the government says that it will integrate various forms and databases. It will improve the ease of doing business in India. It will eliminate duplication of filing, and it will of course reduce the time and cost needed for compliance that is there at the moment. What would happen is you would fill one form and all the others would get autofill, such that all those agencies who are on this common platform, whether the MCA, whether SEBI, whether Reserve Bank, DPIIT, etc., automatically would get their data and their compliance and returns would get done. The government expects to put this mechanism into play by September 2021. The larger picture according to us here is that even though India has got digitized, computerized and modernized in the way we are governing the entire country, you have a very digitized way of governing, you have a digitized banking regime. Despite this, the fact is that our license Raj remains in play in some way or the other. The fact of the matter is that even now when you want to set up an industry, you need to take dozens, if not hundreds of approval. A recent report had actually enumerated over 250 approvals that are needed in India in case you want to start a particular manufacturing activity. And it is because of this kind of an approval regime where you don't have a single window approval mechanism that every authority from whom you seek an approval requires you to file an annual return or an annual form to be filed. If that is done away with, if India has a single window clearance mechanism when you set up your business, when you start your company, then the number of returns that are required to be filed, first of all, will certainly go down. Second of all, our suggestion would be that there should be two master returns that should be filed by any corporate or any entity. The first one should be the income tax return, because the income tax return contains all your financial data regarding your performance and position as at that point of time and for that year. And the second master return should be a return for the purpose of your compliance in management and corporate governance, and that would be a return with the ROC. So a return with the income tax department and the return with the ROC, according to us, would take care of all that a business needs to inform the government. You can have special annexures with these two returns in case there are any particular specialized data required to be given because there is a separate regulator. Otherwise, if you have two master returns, an ITR and an annual ROC return, we think that would take care of all the filing requirements in the country. Of course, apart from this, the fact is your quarterly, monthly or annual GST returns and TDS returns are anyway going. All that would be desired is they should be made simpler and their frequency should be pulled down in case they are not. We think that such a regime would make all the difference for a business person. One ITR and one ROC return and nothing beyond that. If the government is coming up with a single window clearance and filing mechanism, we think this is how it should be implemented. just 2 returns to be filed, and those returns should autofill every other return that needs to be given to any other regulator or authority in the country. This is Akhilesh Bhargav signing off till we meet again. Namaskar.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.